guys, welcome to Bobby's Homestead. My name is Sonny, and as you know, it's summertime. If depending where you live out in the world, but in the northern hemisphere over here, it's been pretty hot. We've been running about 95, 96 degrees. Been having a heat index of about 110 to 120, so it's pretty hot. So it's summertime. So what I like to do in the summertime is I like to catch up on my projects. I got a lot of projects I've been working on. Right now I'm working on this bed cover. My son gave me this bed cover from his other truck he had. He sold the truck and they wasn't gonna give him no extra for the bed cover, so he just took it off and just sold it without the bed cover. And it was $1,000 bed cover, so if I had to go buy a new one, I'd have paid $1,000 for it. But it was actually too big. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna cut it down the size. It was like 5 inches too big one way and 5 inches too big the other way. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting off two sides. I'm leaving the other side alone. But then what I'm gonna do is right here on the side, I'm gonna cut it down the sides, pull all the connections off. And then I'm gonna after I get all the connections off, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some silicone glue and I'm gonna glue it all back together. And after that, I should have a nice little bed cover, and it'll cost me $0. So it's like making $1,000 off of a job, you know. And you can't go wrong that way and everything. But it's summertime, and when it's summertime, we have a lot of projects to do and everything. I have a list on the wall that I keep and everything. Now I got another project I just finished working on, guys. Somebody threw this thing on the side of the road. It was broken. It wasn't working at all. I picked it up off the side of the road. I've been believing God for an air compressor. I've been wanting a big one like this. And this one probably, if you had to go buy one like this side brand new, it's probably almost $1,000 for this thing. But they had it all apart in pieces. They had the motor was on the ground. They didn't have no belt for it. And so what I did was I put it all back together. I put the belt on it. And of course, they threw the razor for a reason, because it wasn't going to start. But guess what? We know what the problem was? Is this little bitty old start capacitor right here, costing me about $9 to fix it. That's it. Now this stuff right here, they didn't have this, and I didn't have to put all this, but I wanted to fix it up where I can run two things at one time. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and get started for you. Watch. Wait. Watch. That's it. That's it, guys. It works like a champion. All I had to do was change that little $9 piece, you know. Now, I wouldn't suggest messing with that if you don't know how to do that, because that is very high voltage. And if you don't know how to fool the start capacitor, you can definitely shock yourself pretty bad and everything. But if you do know what you're doing, then that's up to you if you want to go ahead and try it out or not. But all this, and it only costed me $9 for this whole thing. And then I bought these connections right here. So the whole thing probably cost me maybe about $75, I would say. So I guess that's a good deal for a $1,000 air compressor, guys. You know, you can't go wrong. But that's part of homesteading. And part of homesteading is you got to be able to fix things. I'm going to get back to this. And as soon as it cools off, later this afternoon, I'm going to bring you in the garden. Not right now, but I'll bring you in the garden and we'll go get those okras trimmed and everything. I don't want to trim those, try to get those okras trimmed in this video, but it's way too hot right now. It's about, I guess about 3:30 right now in the middle of the day. And believe me, guys, take my word for it, it is hot. There's not much, there's a little breeze, but not much. But I'll wait till later and we'll go get in there and we'll get those okras trimmed. So let me get back started working on this, and I'll see you back in a second. guys. So what I need to do now is getting cooler in the day. I need to thin out my okras. They're too piled up right here and I ain't gonna better see it. So what I want to do is I want to thin it back. So what I'm gonna do is, if you can come see right here, guys. You can see down here, I've got 2 or 3 of them growing together. One's nice and beefy and fat and everything. We're just gonna go ahead and cut the small ones out. Get rid of those, because all they're doing is pulling nutrients from the other ones. Now you can see right here, what I like to do is I like to cut off all these low leaves. I just trim all these low leaves out of there, because you know what, that's not gonna make no okra right there. We want our okra to grow. Nothing at all right there. You see these leaves right here? This is good. What I do is I try to cut the okra. When I cut the okra, they usually got an okra and a leaf. An okra and a leaf. And what I'll do is I'll cut the leaf off as the okra grows up. Okay guys, you're gonna feel like you're being wasteful, like you can get more out of it if you leave all the extra plant and all the leaves. And look, maybe some breeds you can, but I find with this breed, I find you thin it out and you keep it trimmed good. I pretty much picking out okras every day, as much okras as I need. I never had no problems with it. It's a lot more easy to get in here. You ain't gotta deal with the itch as much and everything. So I tend to do it that way. I find it works best for me, you know, and it's easy for me to get in there. It's easy for me to control any kind of diseases and everything. Guys, so after you do that, it looks a lot better. And you can see right here, from the side right here, how much better it looks. It's more cleaner, it's more opened up, more area for the air can get through and everything. So it looks a lot better like that. It just better all the way around. If you just trim them out, it's easier to get to your okras, it's easier to find your okras. But you can see right here, guys, look, I'm gonna show y'all something. See what I'm talking about? Look at that in there. Some little baby okras coming out already. It won't be long, probably in a couple of days we'll be eating some. So I needed to trim it. I should have did this already, but we just got to the point where we're not shrimping no more. Shrimp season's finished. So I gotta try to use the summertime to catch up on everything. I got about 1 month to catch up on my garden. I think I got one over here too, guys. Look, check this out. Look right here. See that, guys? Look at that. Some okra. Boy, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited to eat some okra gumbo and everything. Look, this is the little flower I was telling you about that's coming out. Y'all see that? That's awesome. That's awesome. And they got some more in there. It's full of flowers and everything. Okay, guys. Look, well, I'm going to get back to taking care of this. It's getting late in the day. So look, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching these videos. If you're enjoying, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next one. God bless.